May rain, even snow showers moving across Colorado tonight, and the storm is not moving out quietly.
And a youth baseball coach offers up his expensive sports collection, even though it's not his to raffle.
From record heat to cold showers and even a little snow tonight. Also, a $3 million heist. Details only on 9 News of how it happened. A presidential visit to Colorado, the claims from Mitt Romney, and new reaction to Mike Kaufman's statement. And raffles with young kids selling tickets. One caught our eye and had 9 wants to know, asking questions.
I was mad because you shouldn't put a kid in a washer.
The strange new twists after this video went viral. 9 News starts now.
Heavy rain, thunder, and lightning pushing through the urban corridor and across the Denver metro area as a powerful spring storm slams into Colorado, dropping temperatures some 40 degrees over yesterday. In the high country, it's downright cold as snow continues to fall as low as 9,000 feet. A live look at Vail Pass, big wet snowflakes falling in the Frisco area, and we are tracking severe weather out on the eastern plains. I'm meteorologist Kathy Sabine here in the 9 backyard where the radar's just lit up like a Christmas tree tonight. Severe weather pushing east of the Lamar area. But coming up, we'll let you know how much more rain to expect and if this wet pattern is going to last into the upcoming holiday weekend.
We're also following developments on a fire aboard a nuclear submarine. The fire started on the USS Miami at a shipyard in Maine. 4 firefighters were hurt. The shipyard says they have since been treated and released. We've also been told the sub's reactor was not operating at the time and was not affected by the fire.
Also, a robbery with a Wild West feel to it. Bandits came into the Aurora Gold Exchange, flashed guns, and then cleaned the place out. We learned about this from a news tip tonight. And tonight only on 9 News, Will Ripley takes us inside the nearly $3 million holdup. Coming up.
Still ahead on 9 News at 10.
I was like, oh, that was my baby.
A mother learns that her son was put into a commercial washing machine by watching the local news.
Burglars thought that they had targeted the perfect house until they found out the hard way who owned it.
And Babe Ruth calls her shot.
Our Kathy Sabine was going out into the 9 backyard earlier this evening, and I held the door open for her.
And all of a sudden,
the Armageddon. It was thunder and lightning and rain.
There was a crash of thunder.
I was 20 feet ahead of Kathy getting back into the newsroom.
And his hair was standing straight up.
Yes, it was. I would have stayed to protect you, but you were armed with an umbrella, and I had nothing.
It was quite a commotion.
Well, you know, I am quite often the tallest object around.
Which is not a good thing in a storm.
Not in a lightning storm, no. And I can't very well tell people to stay out of the lightning and then go out in the lightning myself. But thankfully, the lightning has calmed down out here, and so has the rain. It's still raining, but not quite as heavily as earlier. And as a matter of fact, as we look live with our camera, we do have mostly cloudy skies and more rain coming in, but in the right direction in time for your holiday weekend. Out in the backyard, a little bit of light rain, jacket weather for sure, with temperatures here right about 50 degrees. All right, let's pull out of Colorado. Lots to talk about. Fronts extending now from central Colorado up around the low, which is located east of Bismarck. As a matter of fact, severe weather in North Dakota. Storm chasers captured mid-70s to round out the week, mid-80s to start the holiday weekend. Adele and Mark, I've got a dry weekend for a change and just a slight chance of a rumble of thunder on Sunday afternoon. But after tonight, we got a little perspective.
We do indeed.
And
thanks. You and Mark do.
Yeah.
I know. Thanks,
Mark,
for
a path
protecting
for
me.
your quick exit is what was going on.
I know, and you're always there to protect me.
He was like, get out of my way. Run. Thanks, Kathy.
All right.
9 News Sports is next. From Colorado's sports leader, here's Drew Soicher.
Hi, everybody. The Rockies snapped a 6-game losing streak tonight. They tried a completely different strategy against the Florida Marlins. Instead of taking a big early lead and then blowing it like the previous 2 nights, Colorado trailed 3-0 before coming from behind to win. Troy Tulowitzki knocked in 4 runs with a pair of extra base hits, including his 6th homer of the season. That's what I'm talking about. Rocco's. Have I ever mention how much I love sports.
You like the preps, too?
Well, I do. I love them both. Now more than ever, because they used a K9 Batgirl at today's Atlantic Coast Conference baseball tournament in Greensboro, North Carolina. Labrador retriever named Miss Babe Ruth kept the game moving, strictly business, gathering bats and bringing fresh balls to the umpire. Georgia Tech upset Florida State. Miss Babe Ruth, another reason why I love sports.
And dogs, apparently.
And dogs, yeah. And you see, she brought the balls out in a little bucket, not in her mouth, because it would be a spitball.
Oh, well, there you are, of course, a spitball.
Illegal.
Yeah, doggy spitball.
I think it's more like a slobber ball.
Yeah, right.
One more check from Miss Sabine on the rain outside when we come back.
Miss Babe Sabine.
Mark Koebrich, dust off the rock skis. Let's go.
Now we get snow.
I know, right? You and I would ski in that.
Yeah, we would.
Well, maybe not.
I would. You might not.
Let's look at the planning forecast. Half a sunball tomorrow and 70. We get close to 80 on Friday. But look at the weekend.
A lot of graduations.
Thank you.
That's true.
Do what I can.
We'll update on 9 News tomorrow morning starting at 4:30. Thanks for watching.
Well
Good night.
played, Sid.
The networks of 9 News, everywhere. Get the latest news anytime, anywhere with our 9 News iPhone and Droid apps.